Dear God, I got one question. I need to know, do revolutionaries go to heaven? And if so, may their legacies last forever and their seeds grow. Tell them that we love them so and never let them die slow. It's like we cursed to be born black. We was kings and queens, now look where we at. I know it won't be long before we take it back. I just hope I live long enough to see it happen, and that's a fact. Cause one thing when you pro-black, you might love your people, but they may not love you back. For more than 400 years, we've been under attack. We survived slavery and then they gave us crack. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? 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 I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope so. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I wanna know. Do revolutionaries go to heaven? I hope. Peace, King. How you feeling?
What up? What's the deal?
All is well, man. I truly appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, cool. What's the deal?
All right. We could get right on into it, man.
All right,
Let me see.
let's do it.
Right. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Taye Speaks. We got a very special guest in the house, man. Somebody that done made some classic, timeless music. It's definitely an honor. I want to thank you once again for coming on the show. I
Okay.
truly appreciate you. So for the
Right.
viewers who may not know, let them know what your name is, and definitely let them know where you're from.
My name is Ez Elpee. I'm from New York City. I was raised in New York City. I was born in Virginia, though. I'm actually from Virginia.
Okay, that's what's up.
hmm
That's what's up.
hmm
You see, my next question is, by you being born in Virginia and raised in New York, when did you actually get exposed to hip hop? Was it something you seen on TV or heard on the radio, or was it already out in the community at that time?
No, I mean, I'm from the Bronx. It was actually in my community in the let's see, probably mid '70s, going into late '80s. Like I was exposed to it at a very early age. So like I don't know. It was just like it was right in front of me. It was like I'll go downstairs, I'll go in the basketball park, they jamming in the park. If I went up the block to Soundview to 100 Soundview Park, it's there. If I went to Bronx River, it was there. Like it was always around. It's just it was walking distance. Everything was walking distance. So it was just like, if it was Bronx River, if it was Soundview, if it was 100 Park, like I mean, it was a bunch of places it was exposed. I mean, I got around as far as I could at that age, and then once I got a little bit older, then I started making my rounds everywhere else. Like more or less, yeah, more or less, definitely.
Wow, that's amazing, man. You from the motherland, then where it all started. You know what I'm
Yeah, I mean,
saying?
yeah, I'm kind of actually where it started. It just I fell into it at a very early age, so it was like if I was able to get to it, I was there. If I was able to get to it, but I always been in music. Like I don't even remember a time when I wasn't in music, unless I just decided to step away from it personally. You know.
Wow, that's definitely a blessing, man. You definitely talented for sure. Now, my question is this: when did you go from actually, being a spectator to actually participating in hip hop?
I was a DJ first, so I participated from the beginning. Um,
Wow.
I have I might have had my turntables and a mixer, maybe as early as 9, maybe as early as 9, latest 10. Like I was somewhat spoiled, not all the way spoiled, but somewhat spoiled. But for the most part, I got what the fuck I wanted. For the most
Right.
part.
That's a blessing too, man.
But my
That's
father,
definitely
like
a
my father, like my mother and father lived in the same household, and my father he used to be around in New York. He used to be around Chambers Street a lot, so like that's where it was some little electronic stores. So that's kind of where we fell into getting equipment. And then he was like, I was like, this ain't the right turntables. These are audio techs. These suck. He was like, oh bro, you're gonna have to figure it out because the other ones you talking about they cost a grip ski, and I'm not buying that. That's on you, homie. I was like, oh wow. well, fuck it, I'm gonna just make this do. I'll put some pennies on top of the needles, and I'm gonna get my jigga jigga on. You heard? So
Right, right.
kind of
Wow.
that's kind of how it started ish. And then I met some older kids, and then they the older compadres, they started to like at that time like, oh, British Walkers. I was like, damn, I wish I had those. Fuck it, you could just take mine. And then like the big, they was older than me. Now they call them OGs. The OGs was like, yo, take this. I could get more, whatever. I ain't worrying about that. Oh, you need turntable. Oh, my man got one upstairs, and he'll go one here, and then that's how I fell into having at least having techniques. So I think I had
Mm,
like B100s at that time, and then as soon as I got the money, I went and got them 1200s. But that was courtesy of me,
wow,
bro.
wow.
Yeah, like on your own dime. But I collected records, so as long as I had the records, I could figure out the tools. You know what I'm
That's what's
saying?